Africans love telling stories, and today I'll be doing some of it. And we are in a series called Intersections. And what this means is we are living profoundly or powerfully, actually, as the body of Christ, thoroughly in the city and yet profoundly not of it. This is taken from 1 Corinthians, and that's what we are doing as a series this whole year, or rather this term. And it's a book written by Paul, and he writes it to a church in Corinth. What would happen when you skip a stop sign by red road? Excellent. For those who drive, sorry for them, I'm joking, the workers as well, the people who work or use public transport. But what will happen? Anyone? You crash, definitely. And that is exactly what I'm about to go into. When you skip the red road, or if you skip a stop sign, the possibilities of you having a crash are very high. And our lives are also an intersection. If you do not stop before you decide things, that's exactly what's going to happen. You're going to crash, and it's not going to be fatal for you alone. It might be fatal for other people as well. A famous guy called David. So the story goes like this: David, king, is cool. He's just chilling, and while there's a battle going on far away, David decides, I'm not going to join that battle. I'm just going to chill in my house. Then he decides, let me go to my balcony and just cruise and chill. Then something happens. He sees a lady. But calls the servants. Hey, go call that lady for me. So they go quickly, call that lady. David then sleeps with Tebza. Tebza gets pregnant. David kills his right-hand man so that he can cover up his footsteps. So David thinks that, no, I've covered up my tracks. He's being a good guy by marrying this lady. She's now married to him. And don't forget that David didn't just have one wife, he had a lot of wives. So David didn't have a stop. He wasn't stopping much. Before we can judge David, wait a minute. We are exactly like him. We've done things in our lives where we're not covered. We've done things in our lives where we've crashed into so many people's lives, and we've crashed so many people's lives. We didn't have a stop. We didn't stop at all. The first thing we should consider when we stop, I think, is the first commandment. Love your Lord with all your heart and all your soul. So it's worship. For me, I think that's the first thing. 1 Corinthians 10, verses 31 says, so whether you eat or drink or whatever you do it all to the glory of God. So will it cause God to smile on me? Will God be shown great, valuable, a treasure, a prize by me for my doing this? So before you make a decision, think about it. Anything, you're doing that thing for the glory of God. So wait. Will this make God smile? Will whatever I'm doing at the moment, when God looks at me, will I see God's face smiling? Is it addictive? 1 Corinthians 6:12 says, all things are lawful for me, but not all things are helpful. All things are lawful for me, but I will not be dominated by anything. When making decisions, will this decision have a ripple effect on you? Will it cause you to really, because if it does cause you to become addicted to that thing, then your attention is no longer on worshiping God. The next thing is that consider it. So 1 Corinthians 8:13. Therefore, if food makes my brother stumble, I will never eat meat, lest I make my brother stumble. Will it cause my brother or sister or any of my spiritual family to stumble, to be confused or discouraged? When you're making that decision, you have to be considerate of other people. Who's around you that is going to be confused by it? Who's around you that is going to see this thing and it's like, I don't understand. Am I supposed to? So before you make a decision, stop and consider. Be considerate of your brothers and sisters. The next thing is it strengthening. 1 Corinthians 10:23. So if you see what I'm doing, I'm going up, down, up, down, up, down. And it's that thing, spiritual and body, which is what we've been talking about if you've been in our last lessons. 1 Corinthians 10:23 says, all things are lawful, but not all things are helpful. All things are lawful, but not all things build me. Will it strengthen me, help me grow, build me up, edify, equip, or empower me? You have to think about those things. Because what I'm doing really going to be of addition to me? Is it going to strengthen me? Is it going to equip me? If not, why should you do it? If not, why should you even go and go ahead with it? Is it missional? 1 Corinthians 9:19 and 22 says, for though I am free from all, I have made myself a servant to all, that I might win more of them. To the weak, I became weak, that I might win the weak. I become all things in all people, that by all means I might save some. Will it help me serve others and win some lead, win them to Christ? Because what I'm doing is the decision that I'm doing missional. Will it cause me to get people and to show them, to give them a testimony of my life and show them my hope, which is Christ? What is it about you? What is it about that decision that you made that makes it so nice? I'm attracted to it. Is it attractive? So whatever decision that you make sure that it's attractive, it's missional, it's out there, it's getting people to Christ. And lastly, is it enriching? Is the decision that you're making enriching? 1 Corinthians 9:23 says, I do it all for the sake of the gospel, that I may share with them in its blessings. Will it help me personally enjoy and experience more of the blessings of the gospel of Christ?